the free throw and, what you wanted to see, and we haven't missed Jacque the rebound.
Yeah, we put Dayron in the game, put another big in the game to put some more pressure on the rim. Got to bounce our way a little bit. Royce came up with it, and be interested to see. KD was a little bit behind him. I don't know if he could have turned and passed it to him, but the effort our guys gave tonight was should be commended.
When you look at coming off of Charlotte, another game where you're down double digits with under 3 minutes, what did you like about that push and what was working for you guys?
The poise, they went zone on us a little bit, made us kind of recalibrate a little bit, and we did. And we settled down, we got some good looks, we executed at the end of the game, put ourselves again in a position to win.
That's been where you guys, I think you were up 78-74, go dry.
Yeah.
Was that just, I guess, adjusting to what they were doing defensively?
Yeah, definitely so. I'll give them credit for going zone. That kind of slowed us down a little bit. Then we figured it out. And then we got good looks. The looks that we did get from the guys who shot the basketball, we'll take it.
Jacque, what is it about Luka that makes him so difficult to guard?
Just high IQ. He sees the game. He plays at his pace. He's able to pass the basketball as well as shoot it, and to be able to manipulate the game the way he does, pretty impressive.
What do you think about Ben coming back?
Yeah, great to see him out on the floor. Put him out there with a group that could play fast, hopefully some shooters around him. At that stretch, we didn't make a lot of shots, but overall, I thought seeing him back on the floor, played with speed, played with pace, which was good.
What's the word on Utah?
Yeah, sprained ankle. And we'll further take a look at him, but he was smiling afterwards. So he
didn't get an MRI or anything here, did he?
No, he has not.
Coach, how would you sum up the road trip?
Oh, sum it up. I think at the end of the day, our guys, what I told them in the locker room is we didn't win the game, which was the ultimate goal of the game, but we played the right way. And it's really that simple. I think we played with space. We played with a lot of pace through this road trip. We shared the basketball. We grew to understand each other, where we want the ball, how we play together. So that part of it was the trust factor. Then overall, I think our group came together.
Do you have any expectation that would Utah get an MRI when you get back?
I'm not sure, Brian. I did not ask the medical team before I came over. We huddled pretty quickly, but he seemed to be okay in the huddle.
And I know TJ was going to get assessed or what have you at some point in November. Do you have any further idea on him?
I don't. He's still been doing his kind of progression. And so we'll see when we get back to Brooklyn if that no setbacks, so that part's been good.
For some of the guys that have been kind of working their way back, and there's a number of them that have had these off-season surgeries, we've seen Edmond kind of get closer back to his former self. How encouraging is what you've seen from Joe of late?
Yeah, really, really encouraging, because Joe went from building up his minutes, didn't play the back-to-back, to playing more minutes, and then building up to playing the back-to-back. So that progression has been great for him. And for him to play with the thrust and the shot making, you see how important he is to our team.
And then I guess on the flip side is when you're dealing with both Seth and Ben, is this just going to be a process that it may take both of those guys a while to work through?
Without a doubt. I think in the team huddle before, every time I'm like, okay, this time we're adding Seth back in the mix. We got Joe in back-to-backs. Now we're adding Ben in another game, so the rotation's going to change. Just be part of the team, and we'll continue to get healthy.